Today is Wednesday, October 4th, and this is Sunrise with Wayne and Pat.
Middle of the week already. Can you believe that? October
Yes.
4th. How about that? Today is 10-4. Rajo, good buddy. There you go. 10-4.
It is. I didn't think about that, but it is.
Well, it is. It is October 4th. Bob Hill's birthday. Now, what's special about today?
What is special?
Besides Bob Hill's birthday, today is Balloons Around the World Day. Woohoo! Today is also Improve Your Office Day. It's good. And I know we could all do that, couldn't we? Can we?
Yeah.
All right. National Kale Day. It's a green leafy vegetable
Yes.
that I love. Kale is really, really good for you too. National Pumpkin Seed Day. It's National Taco Day. Oh boy! So if you got kale on your taco, you're ahead of the game. Today is also National Ship in a Bottle Day. That used to be a big thing. Don't see that so much anymore. Today is Pet Obesity Awareness Day. If you got a fat cat, better watch it. And I'm serious. Fat cats, it's not good for them. Fat dogs, terrible. Get that excess weight off of them. Today is 10-4 Day. We talked about that. It's also Walk to School Day.
Did you walk to school?
Well, I live 12 miles from the school, so no, I didn't.
That's some good exercise.
Well, yeah. Well, I lived 12 miles from my first school. I went to more than one. But, and there was a time that I did walk to school when I was within a couple of miles of school. But anyway, besides all that, today is Walk to School Day. I don't necessarily recommend that. There are other ways of getting your exercise. Today is World Aminal Day. Well, but see, again, that's only my opinion. That's my opinion, that there are other ways to get exercise. International, okay. We're not going to, let's see here. That's it. It's time for our trivia question for today now. I'll ask a question, and then I'll give you the answer toward the end of the program. The category is the human anatomy. That's the category. The question is, where is your talus? Okay, or where are your tali? That's the question. I'll have the answer for you coming up in just a few minutes.
Is there any?
If you're going to ask for a hint.
Yes.
Okay, no. So that's the question. I'll have the answer for you toward the end of the program.
Okay, let's talk. You said it was, it was World Animal Day or something. What did you say it was today?
Oh, gee whiz, I'm not really sure what I said. If it was over 30 seconds ago, I'm not really sure. Today is Balloons Around the World.
It is World Animal Day.
World Animal Day.
The Wayne County Animal Adoption Education Center has kittens for $10.
Oh,
$10.
$10.
That's vaccines, everything. $10.
Really?
Yes.
Really? Wow.
Yes. So stop by 1600 Cleveland Street to visit with all the kittens and their dogs and pick you out a forever
A forever friend. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. These animals need homes too. And I tell you, they make great companions. If you know someone who is perhaps an elderly person who needs a friend, or you have a child that maybe needs a friend, or you just need a friend who needs a friend, then it's a great companion. They make great, and everybody needs a companion, right?
That's true.
That's true. Everybody needs a companion, someone you can talk to. And a nice part about having a pet, a dog or a cat or a kitten or a puppy,
They don't talk back to you,
they
do
don't
they?
talk back and they don't argue with you. So that's a good thing right there. And they might look at you kind of funny, but I would look at you funny too. And you can look at me funny, and that's okay. Okay. So anyway, it's area code 919-731-1439 is the phone number there at the Animal Adoption and Education Center. You said where are they?
At 1600 Cleveland Street.
Clingman Street. That runs right off of that's off of Royal Avenue, isn't it? Royal Avenue and Corporate Drive, behind Carly C's.
That's correct.
A block or two behind Carly C's there. You know where that is. All right. World Aminal Day. What else do we have? Is this today?
That is today.
At the Wayne County Public Library.
Starting at 11 o'clock.
Starting at 11 o'clock? What is it?
It is the Medicare Information Seminar for adults.
Aha.
Learn about your Medicare options.
Aha. Learn about your Medicare options. It's the Medicare Information Seminar for adults. And that's today at 11 o'clock.
That's right.
At the Wayne County Public Library. I think it's 1001 East Ash Street, Goldsboro. That's at the library. About Medicare.
That's it. No, we got to talk about that.
We got to talk about this?
Yes.
What is this?
This afternoon, beginning at 6 o'clock until 8 o'clock, we have Pokemon.
Pokemon.
It's the trading card game.
Okay.
Everybody's got Pokemon cards, I'm sure.
I'm sorry.
Join the Pokemon League of Goldsboro. They will be at the Goldsboro Library beginning at 6 o'clock.
We have a Pokemon League?
Yes.
Whoa.
Learn how to play the Pokemon trading card game.
Yeah.
All ages are welcome, and there's no registration required. So just bring your cards, come to the Goldsboro Library, 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. Pokemon trading card game. That's tonight. Also, today's a day, and this is today. I bet it's already started, but this is at Lane Tree today.
At 7 in the morning?
Probably not. Okay, there is a benefit golf tournament that's going to be going on starting today. It is to be held today, Wednesday, October 4th, at the O'Barry Center Foundation, having their 25th annual golf tournament at Lane Tree today. A fun-filled fall day at a beautiful local golf course. Participants receive a box lunch, green and cart fees, prizes, range balls, one mulligan, a wonderful Lane Tree dinner, and an award ceremony, which will include various trophies to be awarded. Now, the money is used to purchase customized wheelchairs, car seats, and other assistive technology devices for adults and for children with disabilities. And these adults and children with disabilities live all over North Carolina. That's where this money is going to go. It's going to go to help those folks with disabilities. Now, if you want to know more about this that's going on today, you can call Executive Director Michelle Tucker. She is at 919-581-4187. 581-4187. And get on your horsey and ride. If you don't have a horsey, you can walk.
You use Pat and Charlie.
Pat and Charlie. Oh, yeah. Okay. My 10 and a halves. Yeah. Okay. That's too much information. What can anybody do with that? I didn't mean to give you that information. Can somebody use that against me?
No.
10 and a half? I said it again. I didn't mean to say that again. You got to be careful. I mean, that's like your Social Security number, you know?
What you going to use your 10 and a half for?
Coming up tomorrow, tomorrow being Thursday, at Mount Olive, at UMO, University of Mount Olive Trek, everybody's going to be at Steele Memorial Library and go for a walk for 1 hour. And you'll walk from Steele Memorial and you'll walk around the university there. It's just it's UMO Trek. You meet at the library, and this is part of the Go Wayne Go series of walking. That's the best exercise and the easiest and the least expensive exercise you can do. It is. So tomorrow at 6 p.m., meet at the Steele Memorial Library on Main Street right there in downtown Mount Olive, and then just prepare to walk for an hour with a whole bunch of other people. It's a lot of fun. Trust me, it is a lot of fun, and the weather is perfect for this right now. It's cool. There's a nice little breeze blowing. You wear a jacket with you. You know, you won't wear it long because you get out there and you start walking and that jacket will come off. But it's great. You exercise, and there's nothing better than getting out and walking on a beautiful fall afternoon like that. All right? And then that's tomorrow. Then a week later, the following Thursday, everybody meets at the courthouse steps in front of the Doughboy statue on Walnut Street for next week's walk. And then after that, it's a Halloween glow walk at the hospital. Meet behind the hospital at 6 p.m. and go for a walk for about an hour. And you can wear your best Halloween costume. It's a Halloween glow walk at the hospital. Meet at the rear parking lot, the big parking lot out back. There'll be a costume contest and a bonus pet costume contest. Winners will receive a prize. There you go. That's October 19th, 2 weeks from tomorrow. Okay, Thursday, tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
The Wayne County Veteran Stand Down will be taking place. It's tomorrow from 9 o'clock in the morning until 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Now, if you're a veteran and you need assistance in any way, whether it's a small amount of assistance, just have a question, or if you need a lot of help, you can get it tomorrow. This stand down will be taking place at Herman Park Center in the auditorium there. There will be employment services. There will be legal services. You need a shave and a haircut? There you go. You need medical and dental screening? Got it. Housing referrals? You need a place to live? Got it. VA benefits? Got it. If you need clothing and toiletries, if you need food and beverage? Got it. You have to be a veteran. You have to be a veteran. If you need help, go to this. It's tomorrow, beginning at 9 tomorrow morning at Herman Park Center. You must bring your VA ID card, your DD-214, or bring your North Carolina driver's license with that indication on your driver's license that you're a veteran. DMV, Department of Motor Vehicles, will also will be present to help veterans who need to obtain an ID. If you don't have a valid ID, they'll help you with it. But you must bring your Social Security card and your DD-214. They'll help you with that. And if you don't have any money, it doesn't matter. Just go. They'll help you. They'll help you. The big sweep coming up. Got a big sweep coming up this week. Or is it a big week coming up this sweep?
How about going to your interview and then we'll talk about
We're going to
Big
talk
Sweep.
about that. I'm going to leave you hanging here. I'm not going to tell you all about it. Yeah, I know it's a mystery. We'll tell you all about it, but you got to wait for it. Wait for it. We'll be back on Sunrise with Wayne and Pat.
Next, we have State Health Insurance Information Program Director Barbara Pope.
Good morning. Can everyone hear me pretty good? I'm going to try to turn this down a little bit. Thank you, Dwight, for having us. And again, my name is Barbara Pope, and I'm with your State Department of Insurance. I'm actually one of the regional managers, so I have 23 counties that I work in. And what we try to do at the SHIP office is we don't sell insurance because we're the regulators. So what we want to do is just give you information. We have a toll-free number in Raleigh, and where's our SHIP people back there? There's Peggy Tate and there's Selena Beeman back there. And what these folks do is provide one-on-one counseling right here in this location and I think some other locations in the county. But basically, at the SHIP office, we've got materials back there. There is a toll-free number. It's 1-855-408-1212. We've got a website. Be sure and see Peggy and Selena back there and get that information. Now, if you call that number, you're going to get a live breathing person in downtown Raleigh in our call center. It's not overseas. It's not in a square state. It's right here in North Carolina. So you're going to get trained people to talk to you about your Medicare insurance issues. Now, I used to go to my family reunions, and I used to tell everyone, oh, I'm a Medicare counselor. And Dwight, everyone came up to me and started telling me all their health problems. I'm like, oh, I'm actually a Medicare insurance counselor. So what we're going to do at the SHIP office is once you have Medicare, we're going to talk to you about what is original Medicare, what's your Part A benefits, what's your Part B benefits, what are Medicare supplement plans, what is Medicare Part D. How many of y'all in this room have a Medicare Part D drug plan? Dwight's got his hands raised. I see a few others. We talk to people about Medicare Advantage plans, long-term care insurance, claims issues, billing issues, all of those types of things with Medicare. I know that we've got Ethel Barnes here, and Ethel's going to talk to you probably about some ways that you get on Medicare. But once you are a Medicare beneficiary, you're issued a Medicare card. How many of y'all in this room know what number is on your Medicare card? Your Social Security number. Medicare, not Social Security, Medicare will begin issuing new cards. April of 2018, Dwight, through I think April of 2019 is the targeted projection date. And basically, what they want to do is kind of what the state government did with state employees a while back. I've been with the state government for 25 years, so when I first started working for state government, I had a card, an insurance card, and it had my Social Security number on it. Well, years ago, and I don't know how many, Dwight, because I lose track after that many years, but years ago, the state issued us another insurance card, and it's got some other number on it. It's not my social security number. So think of it that way. That's what Medicare is going to do. As Stephanie Bias will tell you with our fraud and abuse program, I think when Medicare was passed in 1965 and started in 1966, I don't think they realized the fraud issues that we may face, years later. So here we are now in 2017, fixing to go to 2018, and they're going to be reissuing those cards at some point. Now, we realize that when you have a big change that there will be fraud issues out there. No one from Medicare is going to call you and say, oh, hi, Dwight, I'm from Medicare. I want to make sure that we get you your new card issued correctly, Dwight. Can you go ahead and verify your old number for me?
No.
Dwight's going to say no, and he's probably going to hang up, right? That's an example of fraud and abuse. And it's sad that when a big change happens that people are going to prey on who? Our seniors, right? So we want to make sure that we get the message out that no one from Medicare is going to call you. You're just going to be issued a new card. What they want to make sure, though, is that they do have your correct address. So make sure that when information comes to you, if it's being sent to somebody else's address, that you make sure you get that corrected. Now, at the SHIP office, we said that we take calls on our toll-free number, and then we also work with an existing community service agency in another county so that you don't have to call Raleigh to get help. And I know we've got Paula Edwards back there. Everyone knows Paula, she talked earlier. And Paula's been a big supporter of this program, as well as the Eastern Carolina Council. Back there is David Rosado back there as well. So these are people that have been big supporters of having volunteers and their staff trained so that when you need help with your Medicare Part D, or you need help because you're new to Medicare or you can't figure something out, that you don't have to call Raleigh. Now, we want you to call because we take lots of calls, but at the same time, you may be like my dad. My dad just turned 78. He's very smart. He can fix anything, do anything. He's not stupid about a lot of things. But what he gets frustrated about is insurance. He's, like I said, can do anything, fix anything, knows a lot of stuff, but you give him an insurance paper and you see a different side of him. How many of y'all are like that? Few people. Okay. So he's the kind of person that he could make the phone call and talk to us in Raleigh, and just we can answer a few questions. But if he needs something a little bit more in depth, Dwight, he's going to want to make that appointment with that local person. So if you want to make that appointment with that local person, you can call here, and I think they've probably already given you the number. Many of y'all know it, but it's 919-731-1675. And they're going to be getting pretty busy in the next few months. Can anybody tell me what's coming up with Medicare, something that happens every year? The open enrollment period for your Medicare Part D drug plans. Now, a few years ago, and Dwight, I know I'm cutting my presentation a little short here because I want you to have time. I know you've got law enforcement coming in. I want you to have time to talk to those. But I just want to give you an example. I was in Raleigh on October 15th a few years ago. Nice couple come in on Medicare, and they said, well, we're here to talk about Medicare supplement plans. And supplement plans are the plans that when you have original Medicare and it's paying 80%, those supplement or gap plans, Dwight, step in and cover your other 20%, but you've got to buy those. It's like just buying an insurance product. And we said, oh, okay, great. We'll be glad to talk to you about supplement plans. But did you know that today, October 15th, is open enrollment for Medicare Part D plans? And they said, well, we have a Part D plan that's been working pretty good. They've been pretty good to us. I'm like, well, they don't really know you. But what I want to do is, do you have a list of your prescriptions with you? Well, the gentleman pulled out his wallet, and he had a list of his prescriptions, and the lady got in her purse, and she had a list of her prescriptions. They had their Medicare card, and had their zip code and all that. And I went to a website, which is what we use. I see Peggy back there. She can do this blindfolded for y'all. We go to www.medicare.gov, and it's a calculator, because I can't do very good at math, Dwight. But anyway, I entered all their prescriptions in, and the dosage and the quantity, and it calculated out with the plan that they currently have, and then it listed the plans. We've got 22 plans, by the way, in this year. I'm not going to give you a list. That's too confusing. But it calculated out all those 20 plans and listed them in the order of the cheapest to the most expensive for their particular prescriptions. So the gentleman, we saved him, I think we said, if you switch plans, it's going to save you it was like $373 a year to switch. And that may not be a lot of money, but as my dad reminds me, he's on a limited fixed income, right? So he said, oh, okay, go ahead and switch me. Well, his wife was actually taking a prescription that wasn't covered by her current plan. She said, well, it's not really that much money, so I just pay it. I said, well, looky here. On Medicare.gov, I have found you a plan that's going to cover that prescription, and you're going to save. Hers was like $700 and some a year. And it was closer to $800, whatever. And I said, would you like to switch to this different plan? And she said, yes, ma'am, I would. And I am so glad that I took the time to evaluate my plan and check it out. It was something that she said, I don't know that I could have done that myself, even though it's not really that hard to navigate the website. But, just knowing which things to check or whatever, she said this would have been a little bit more difficult for me to do myself. I'm so glad that this service is here, because I'm going to call y'all next year and have you check out my plan. So I guess the message I want to leave you with at the Seniors Health Insurance Information Program is we can go to Medicare.gov during open enrollment for you. You don't even have to be there. Your son or daughter can come in and bring the information in, and we can go there and calculate out to see if we're going to save you money. And my director, Van Braxton, would probably get me if I didn't tell you this before I left. Last calendar year, 2016, between January 1st through December 31st, between our folks in Raleigh talking to people over the phone, we do this over the phone as well, and between our folks out in the field, Selena and Peggy and all those other volunteers that we have, between them checking on your Medicare Part D drug plan, between October 15th and December 7th, we saved people in North Carolina $44.3 million last year. That's real money that goes back that you can use to spend on other things that you may need. So with that said, utilize our service. We're state government. We're there for you. We're working for you. And I'm so glad that we've got folks here in this community. This is an award-winning SHIP program that you have here. They're dedicated. They help you. They'll take your appointments. And even throughout the year, if you have other issues that come up and you're new to Medicare and things like that, let people know about our service. We're going to explain the good, the bad, the ugly, and the pretty. Is that all right? Is that a good way to describe it, Selena? Okay, thank you all for your time. Oh, go, wait a second. Dwight has a question here.
A point, you correct me if I'm wrong, but plans change from year to year.
Dwight said plans do change from year to year. Yes, they do, and that's why we want to evaluate your plan, because your premium can change, your formulary can change, the tiering of your drug can change. So all of these different things can change. Now the companies, Dwight, they do mail you out a big package. By October 1st, I think it is, it's called a summary of plans, new summary of benefits.
I see the outside of it.
Dwight looks at the outside, he doesn't open the package and read the 50 pages that are in there, which is fine.
Let's be honest, I came out of the insurance business to get it here, and nobody reads their policies, so.
Dwight brought up a very good point, he said nobody reads their policies. Go ahead,
They just
Dwight.
don't. So the plans change, number one. Number two, we are at the age that our medications change.
Right.
And so those two factors combined will make a difference, and you can review this every year.
Absolutely, as Dwight said, because your health changes, your prescriptions change. What worked for you last year may not work for you this year. So again, come and see us. That's what we do. We evaluate your plan. We have the Medicare.gov program that calculates it out for us. And when we enroll you in a new plan, guess what? Your old plan automatically terminates effective January 1st. Your new plan starts January 1st, so that you don't have to contact the old company to make that change. So I think that's awesome too. I don't know who thought that up, but I love that. So again, thank you all so much. Utilize your local folks. Call the SHIP office. Go back to our booth and get this handout that I have. It's called Medicare Basics. It's going to explain what we do at the SHIP office. It's going to have a chart for Part A, Part B, for supplements, for Part D, and Medicare preventive benefits. And I could talk all day, Dwight, but I'm going to stop. But I'm going to stay here, and if you have any questions, please come and see me. Thank you all.
Thank you.
We're back on Sunrise, and glad to have you with us today. And a reminder that this program airs at 7 a.m. Monday through Friday, and then it repeats at noon, and then again at 5:30. So if you miss part of it, you get to see it again. And if you miss it all together, you can go to YouTube, go to our YouTube channel, which is Wayne County what is it?
Wayne County Government, NC.
That's it, Wayne County Government NC on YouTube. Big sweep. Got a big sweep coming up. Bring a big broom. Well, kind of. This is to help clean up the watersheds around the Wayne County area, and it's to be held this Saturday, October 7th. And all you got to do is call Barbara Byers, or just show up at the Cliffs of the Noose at 9 o'clock, I believe, from 9 till 1 at the Cliffs of the Neuse and talk to Barbara Byers, and then you're going to clean up the county. All right? We don't like a messy county. We detest garbage thrown out of a window. We detest it, and we don't like it much either. So help keep the county clean by helping to clean up the county. All right? And you can contact Barbara Byers at 919-731-1527, 731-1527. Barbara's our 4-H person for the county. She also heads up this big sweep each year. And they're looking for food wrappers, they're looking for plates, they're looking for, paper plates, they're looking for glass bottles, lots of plastic that's always thrown away. People throw plastic away. They think it'll just melt. It doesn't melt. Plastic hangs around for thousands of years. It won't go away. So help get out there and clean it up, put it where it needs to go, and put it where it belongs. Cigarette butts, plastic forks, bottles, and beverage cans, all that stuff. This is junk, and it makes us look bad. We don't want to look bad. We want to be proud of our county. So, Cliffs of the Neuse Park, 9 o'clock Saturday morning, work for 4 hours, or call Barbara and say, Barbara, I want to clean up around my neighborhood or up and down my street. That's fine. Just let her know what you're doing and where you are. Challenge your neighborhood. Scout troop, challenge another troop. Churches, challenge another church or a family member. Challenge your outlaws or in-laws or in-laws or outlaws, and challenge somebody else. Challenge another family. Challenge your neighbors. Right? Yes. Thing is, you can have a lot of fun doing this, and you can do it as long as you like. So you tell Barbara where you're going to be and clean it up. She'll write it all down, and it'll go on record. Okay, say, look, we're over here cleaning up on XYZ Street. All right, we're going to do 4 blocks or 6 blocks or 5 blocks or 28 blocks. All right, because there's 100 of us out here. We're going to really clean this place up and make it shine. Be proud of your neighborhood. Be proud of where you live. Clean it up, please. And then the next time you see somebody throw a piece of paper out the window, just anyway, that big sweep is coming up this Saturday, 9 o'clock till 1 o'clock. And you can head out to the Cliffs of the Neuse State Park or call Barbara 919-731-1527.
It's also Amnesty Day this Saturday, October the 7th, from 7 until 5:30 at the Wayne County Landfill. Clean your yard, clean the roadways, pick up all the trash, take it to the landfill. It's free of charge. If you have any questions, you can contact the landfill at 919-689-2994.
That's right. There's no tipping fee. Tipping fee is waived as long as you're a resident of Wayne County, as long as you're not a commercial hauler, and as long as you're not a business. You can take all your trash out to the landfill and they'll show you where to put it. Put it in little bins. You'd never have to get off pavement out there. It's very clean, very organized, and very safe. That's all you got to do. All right, now, throughout the entire year, there's several things that you can take out there and not be charged anyway, such as tires, such as recyclables, such as white goods like washers and dryers and refrigerators. They don't charge you for that. But then there are certain things that they do charge for. But this Saturday, all of that is waived. You will not have to pay anything at all. So take it all, drive across the scale, get weighed, and then the lady will tell you where you need to go to put that stuff, okay? Very easy. Right?
That's it.
This?
What is that?
That is Wayne County Trains. Woo-woo.
Wrong kind of train.
Huh?
Wrong kind of train.
Oh.
They are training.
Okay. We're individuals with a passion for assisting others. If you have a passion for assisting others, this may be exactly what you need to do. If you want to help others with daily activities and self-care, you can parlay that interest. That's a French word. You can parlay that interest, or you can work that interest into a career through a Wayne Community College course. Of course you can. It's called Direct Care Basics, and it prepares students to be a personal home care aide. It'll be taught from 2 to 5 p.m. on Mondays and Wednesdays. Mondays and Wednesdays from 2 until 5 p.m. at Wayne Community College. It starts October 9th, which is next Monday, and it goes through December 18th. 3 hours a day, Monday and Wednesday. It focuses on personal care tasks and soft skill development. Students receive an introduction to basic nurse aid skills, also functional concepts within the nurse aid role, also enhanced soft skills training, and career counseling, all that stuff. There is a $180 fee. However, that fee can be waived for qualifying individuals who are unemployed, underemployed, or have received notice of layoff or pending layoff. Now you need to talk to Allison Sanford. Allison Sanford at 919-739-6926. 739-6926. Excellent, excellent. Tuesday of next week, a blood drive, right?
Yes.
Yes.
At the American Red Cross.
Where's it going to
No.
be? Yes,
Yes.
yes, at the Red Cross office, 600 North George Street.
That is correct.
That is correct, though.
Starting at
Monday.
1:30 until 6 p.m.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
And then on Thursday, you can go to Eastern Wayne High School,
Really?
beginning at 8:30
Really?
until 1.
Really?
Yes.
Well, this is good. Now, you can only give blood once every 56 days. So do it with gusto. Gusto, not gutso, gusto. Do it with gusto. Give blood every 56 days because then you're helping 3 people. 3 people. By giving blood. 1 unit of blood can actually help 3 people. That's a lot of power you have there. You got a lot of blood, so just share it with somebody. Because there are people who need it. Accident victims, premature babies, cancer victims, tons of people can use your blood, and it might save their life. That's pretty important. So do it. That's next Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, at 1 p.m. at the Red Cross office at 600 North George Street, or, where's the other one?
Eastern Wayne High School.
Eastern Wayne High School. And that
On
address-
Thursday.
On Thursday, and that's
At 8:30.
at 8:30. And Eastern Wayne High School is at Eastern Wayne High School Road in Goldsboro, Wayne County. Okay?
Are you sure about that?
I'm fairly sure about that. Fairly sure. Oh, speaking of the fair,
Fair.
we got a fair tonight. Tonight's fair night again. Fair night again at the Wayne Regional Agricultural Fairgrounds, today the 4th. And tonight at the fairgrounds, we got the cheerleading contest. That's very popular in the grandstand area. It's the Powers Great American Midway opens up at 5 o'clock this evening. We've got the Ninja Experience. We've got Leon Jacobs Jr. singing his heart out. We've got grades 3 through 5 talent contest. That's a talent contest, and that'll be taking place in the entertainment arena, which is that big yellow building next to the Highway 117 there behind the office. Okay, we've also got the Western Gunfight, we've got the Ninja Experience, we've got the Kenya Safari Acrobats again this evening. And with the Kids Club, we got all kinds of stuff. We got all kinds of stuff at the Wayne Regional Fair. It's safe, it's clean, got hand washing stations, got paved walkways out there, got that, all those big new rides, got 5 new rides in the Midway out there, and all that fair food is better than fair. It's just fantastic. Fair food. Everybody loves fair food. Don't you love fair food?
They do.
They do. All right, that's
But don't
tonight.
forget your local vendors out that are out
You
there.
want to go to the, yeah, well, that's fair, kind of fair food. Sure, your local vendors like your churches and your fire departments. Yeah. Yeah, you want to go to those places as well. I know I will. I did last night. You know, we had the spelling contest last night, and it's for grades 5 through 12, and there's winners first, second, and third place in each grade level. And a lot of people want a lot of money. Youngsters now, yeah. And then
So
they-
if they missed it this time, they can do it again next year, right?
Oh, well, yeah, they can do it every year if they want to. They can do it every year till they graduate from high school. Anyway, it's a lot of fun, and I appreciate Eddie Pitzer and Edith Blanton and Diane and gee whiz, I won't begin to, and Bellman and Del Savage and all the staff. The amazing staff at the Wayne Regional Fairgrounds. These people have been out there for year after year after year doing a great job with this. They have it down to a science. It's really good what they do. It's the 4th largest fair in the state, and it's one of the finest. They're constantly receiving awards from there's a fair convention, and all the fairs across the country attend this fair convention, and Wayne County is constantly receiving top marks and all kinds of awards and recognition for the fine job that they're doing here. We're very proud of our fair. Very proud. They do a great job. Okay, is that it?
Well, before we go, yesterday was Techie Day.
It was techie.
And
Oh,
we forgot to mention one of our information technology
yeah,
guys.
one of our techie guys, yeah.
Justin Jones.
Justin
Jones.
Oh, Justin,
Yes. He works in the sheriff's department.
does he?
Yes. And we forgot to mention him yesterday as one of the techie guys. So
Well, we tried to mention them all, didn't we?
we did.
And there wasn't any reason.
But I
to-
forgot Justin, and I apologize, and so I'm
She's
throwing Justin out there today.
She's just sick over it, just absolutely horrified.
I
You're so
am.
angry with yourself. All right, let's take a listen now and find out what the answer is to our trivia question for today. The category was the human anatomy, and the question was, where is your talus? Talus is your talus, and most people, not everybody, but most people have two. And they're found most of the time on the ends of your legs. They're your ankle bones. Your ankle bones. An ankle bone is a talus, T-A-L-U-S. Look that up. But it also has something to do with a rock slide. That's a talus also, but we won't even go there. I mean, really. So, that's your answer.
Like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and watch us on YouTube at Wayne County Government.
So until tomorrow, I'm Wayne Alley.
And I'm Pat Garner.
And this is Sunrise with Wayne and Pat.